नमो ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते राधानाथ स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमो ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चात्य देशतारिणे। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्री चैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितमेन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च। श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्रीराधा कृष्ण पादान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पति गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसूते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ईश्वर परमः कृष्ण सच्चिदानंद विग्रह अनादिरादिर्गोविंद सर्वकारण कारणम्। ओम तत्सत्। Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead Shri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the purest and topmost knowledge, Pavitram Idam Uttamam. By Krishna's causeless mercy, now we are successfully studying in the 18th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, that is conclusion, the perfection of renunciation. Krishna is teaching us, giving us the knowledge fully, and today we are going to study the last sloka what Krishna is teaching in Bhagavad Gita. In the 18th chapter, the very first sloka, Arjuna asked question. Afterwards, in the next 71 slokas, Krishna continuously answered. Now, in the sloka what we are going to study today, Krishna is going to ask a question to Arjuna. Two questions Krishna is asking to Arjuna. All the time only Arjuna asks questions. Now Krishna is asking questions to Arjuna, two questions. That means Krishna is going to ask those questions to us actually. Because we are like Arjuna, studying Bhagavad Gita. We already understood in the 18th chapter, in the last few days with this in the slokas what we studied, that anyone who studies this Bhagavad Gita will definitely become a devotee of Krishna. No doubt about it. If you have the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, means we will become a devotee of Krishna only. No question, no doubts, nothing. And we will also be able to abandon everything and simply surrender unto Krishna. That also is going to be very much possible because of the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. Sarvadharman parityajya mam ekam saranam vraja aham tuam sarvapapebhyo mokshayishyami ma suchaha. That's what Krishna said. We should practice doing that every moment in our life. As time Krishna is destroying everything, aham kalosmi lokakshaya krit pravritto lokan samahartum iha pravrittah. So, everything in this material world is going to be destroyed. Sarva bhutani kaunteya prakritim yanti mamikam kalpakshaye. At the end of kalpa, everything, sarva bhutani kaunteya, they will enter into my nature, prakritim yanti mamikam. Punagastani kalpadav sujamyaham. Again I create them in the beginning of kalpa. So kalpa is going to come and go like a day, like day and night for us. Like day is coming and going. Every day starts and then it goes and the night comes, the next day comes. So like that only kalpa starts and it goes and ends, and then again night comes, then again kalpa starts. So kalpa adav, the beginning of kalpa, kalpa kshaye, the end of kalpa. So everything. That's why sarva bhutani kauntaya prakritim yanti mamikam kalpa kshaye. Kalpadav sujami aham. Tani aham. Kalpadav sujami aham. Punagastani kalpadav sujami aham. So Krishna is going to create again this material world. So this material world is created, annihilated, created, annihilated. It's keep on going. And during a kalpa, that means during the day of Brahma, in fact, we are all now created beings. That means it is day for Brahma. And during the day of Brahma, during one day of Brahma, we will take so many births, we die so many times. That is 4.3 billion years. Depending upon what species of life we take, some flies, some insects, so they live only for a day. And some animals, they live 10 years, 15, depending upon what kind of animal. And some animals, like elephants, they live much longer like us. Or a tortoise may be living for hundreds of years. So, all kinds of species, depending upon what species, what body we take. And in that body, we have to live. So that's what is happening in this material world. And now, with this human body, we are very fortunate to get this human body. I mentioned so many times in the past that the human brain is much different than the brains of any other animals, any other species. Human brain is very special. That's what we need to understand. Like the sensory nervous system or motor nervous system, they are all somewhat very similar for other animals. If you take a dog, a cat, or an elephant, or any other animal. So, how the body is designed, how the senses are designed. So they also got eyes, ears, nose, all those things. They are all very similar. Similar in the sense, the function is similar, but look is different. Of course, that is not similar at all. But the sense of seeing is similar, and the sense of smelling, sense of tasting, all those things are there. The way it works, the way the senses they work, they are very similar. When we are sensing something or tasting something, through the taste buds, what type of taste we are experiencing, it goes to the brain. They all get converted into electric signals. That's how the brain knows. Brain receives everything only in the form of electric signals. Even our hearing also. At what frequency we are hearing, and what decibel, and what is the sound level, sound power, everything, it goes as electric signal. Even the sense of seeing also. Because we have photoreceptors. So when the photons, so when they fall in our retina, so there are rods and cones which they receive. They convert them into chemical receptors, and then it will send the signal to the brain. So that way we are seeing how we are seeing things. So similarly, tasting, taste, touch, and all those things. So these animals are also different animals. So they have similar kind of nervous system. So that's what is called a somatosensory system, sensory nervous system. So in their brain, their cortex, it's almost very similar to our humans, or what kind of sensory system we have. It's very similar. And similarly, the working sensors, the legs, hands, and the anus, genital, and speech, all those things, they also have, that is known as motor nervous system. The motor nervous system also very somewhat similar, the way how it works. They are all transferred in the form of electric signals known as action potentials. So I am getting too much deeper into the science. We need to understand one important thing: the difference between the human bodies, and other animals, that we have a very large frontal lobe in our brain, large frontal lobe, where all this thinking about who am I, what's the goal of life, or what, all these things, all the executive actions are happening in the frontal lobe. This frontal lobe is missing in all the animals. So they cannot think like we can do. So that's why the human body is very, very special, what we have got it. So that means we have a lot of responsibilities also. That means we should be able to do only the prescribed duties. So that means we should not become we should not get controlled by Maya and go after the material sense objects like the animals are doing. The animals, they just do that way only because that's how they are designed. Eating, sleeping, mating, defending, ahara, nidra, bayo, maitranam. That's what the animals do. And if we also just do the same thing, maybe going to a very nice restaurant and so many different type of dishes, delicious food, but animal eating on the street, but at the time of tasting, they are also enjoying what they are eating. That's it. In fact, really speaking, this food these days, in the mode of Rajoguna, they are not even good for our health. We think that we are enjoying Katva, Amila, Lavana, Ati, Ushna, Tikshna, Ruksha, Vidahi, all these kinds of food. We think that they are good for we are enjoying, but there is Dukkha Sokhamaya Pradaha. That will make our life, it will bring us distress, misery, and disease. That is the reality. Only food which is in the mode of goodness. So foods that are juicy, fatty, wholesome, and pleasing to the heart. So Ayuga Sattva Bala Arogya Sukha Priti Vivattanaga. Such foods increase the duration of life, and it purifies one's existence, and it gives health, strength, happiness, and satisfaction. So there is food in the mode of goodness. So we have to use our brain, our frontal lobe, to decide, to get the knowledge of this Bhagavad Gita and understand that we are controlled by the three modes of material nature, and understand very well that Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead, and simply by surrendering unto Krishna, we will be able to free ourselves from the three modes of material nature. That's what we should understand. That knowledge we are getting from Bhagavad Gita. Simply by surrendering unto Krishna, of course with love and devotion, because with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, that's what we are studying in the last few days, that Krishna is teaching us so clearly that anyone who studies this Bhagavad Gita, who understands this knowledge, our conversation, so they will develop a desire, they will develop love on me. That's what Krishna says. That we are able to feel ourselves with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. We are able to very much experience and feel that Krishna is our Lord, the Supreme Lord, and He is everywhere, and He is inside our heart as a super soul, and we develop so much love and affection towards Krishna that we should be ready, we should be ready to give up everything else in this material world. Everything else is not required at all. It has no permanent value at all. Everything else in this material world, our designation in the job, our position, how much bank balance we have, how much fans we have, how much followers we have, nothing is going to help. Everything is going to come to an end. But how much devotion we have on Krishna, that's what matters. That's what is very important. How much we know Bhagavad Gita, how much we love Krishna, how much we are ready to give up everything in this material world and dedicate our life unto Krishna, for Krishna. That's very important. So we need to design our life all around Krishna. With the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, it will automatically happen. That's it. So that means just what we need to do is that just give this knowledge to others, make them devotees and give this knowledge. Rest will be taken care very easily. This Bhagavad Gita knowledge will do all the magic. It will solve all the problems actually. If you give this knowledge to anyone, that person is freed from all problems. Because prasade sarva dukkhanam hanir asyopajayate. By Krishna's causeless mercy, all distress will be destroyed. Sarva dukkhanam hanir asyopajayate. He will become the happiest person. Prasanna chetaso hyasu buddhir pariyapatistate. And his intelligence will be very well established. So that's what we are supposed to do. All kinds of yajna, dana, tapa, karma, all the time. In fact, if you identify all the devotees, if all the devotees come together, because once we get the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita fully, what Krishna is teaching us, then there is no need to envy any devotees or no need to think that I am great, you are great. Nothing. Krishna is there in the center, and depend on Krishna and do everything for Krishna. So that way, all the devotees, just keeping Krishna in the center, we can do lot of wonderful yajna, dana, tapa, karma. That will take us to Goloka, no doubt about it. That will purify. Yajno, danam, tapas, jaiva, bhavanani manishina. So those activities should never be given up, and they purify us. Because what we need, Krishna is already supplying. Everything is Krishna is taking care. Krishna is solving all the problems. So we don't have any problems. We don't have any worries or concerns. Because everything Krishna is taking care of them very well. So we just have to serve others who are struggling and suffering because they don't have the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. So we need to establish righteousness. That's the reason Krishna came here. Yada yada ki dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyuttanam adharmasya tadatmanam shujamyam. So this dharma, this Bhagavad Gita, so this knowledge, this is the dharma. So if you give this knowledge, everybody will be happy. The whole society will, there will be peace everywhere. With the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, by using Bhagavad Gita as an investment, we can achieve whatever we want. Anything we want for Krishna will achieve, no doubt about it. So now we are successfully studying in the 18th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So in the 18th chapter, in the sloka number 70, Krishna is teaching us that Adyeshyate chaya imam dharmyam samvadam avayo jnana yajnena tenaham ishtagashyam iti me matihi. Anyone who studies our conversation, the samvadam, this Dharma, this Bhagavad Gita, anyone who studies, then by virtue of knowledge, jnana yajnana, they will develop love towards me. Tenaham ishtagashyam. That is my opinion. Iti me mati. Iti me mati means this is my opinion. And I declare that he who studies the sacred conversation of ours worships me by his intelligence. Then in the next sloka, Krishna is continuing what we studied yesterday in the previous sloka. Shaddavan anasuyascha shunuyadapi yo naraha sopi muktaga shubhalokhan prapnuyad punya karmana. So with faith without envy, Shaddavan anasuyascha Shrunuyadapi naragam. Thus, any human being who hears, who listens this Bhagavad Gita knowledge with faith, without envy, he will be freed from this material bondage, muktaha. And he will achieve prapniyat subhalokan, the pious planets where the pious people live, punya karmana. So that's what Krishna is teaching us. So we'll go to Goloka. That's it. With the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we'll go to Goloka. That's what we are getting. We are getting this knowledge. So definitely we are going to go to Goloka. There is no doubt about it. And one who listens with faith and without envy becomes free from sinful reactions and attains to the auspicious planets where the pious dwell. In the next shloka, what we are studying, this is the last shloka in this, Krishna's last shloka in the 18th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Krishna is asking now questions to Arjuna. As I said in the beginning, this is the first time Krishna is asking question to Arjuna. In between, only one time Krishna asked question and gave the answer also. That is in the second chapter, the asantasya kuta sukham. So when there is no peace of mind, where from happiness comes? So kuta, so that's the word question where Krishna used. And where from happiness comes? Asantasya, when there is no peace of mind. So answer is already there. Here Krishna is asking Arjuna, then, Kachite tachrutam partha tvayaike kran tvayaikagrena chetasa Kachidajnana sammohaka pranastaste Dhananjaya. Partha, did you hear attentively with full focus, full attention, ekagrena chetasa? So, did you hear what all I said? Did you hear very attentively with complete focus? And now, are your confusions, which are born from ignorance, are they dispelled? Kachit ajnana sammohaka. So, pranastaste dhananjaya. Are they dispelled now? Are they destroyed now? That's what Krishna is asking question to Arjuna. That means Krishna is asking questions to us now. O son of Pritha, O conqueror of wealth, have you heard this with an attentive mind? And are your ignorance and illusions now dispelled? That's what Krishna is asking Arjuna. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished the 72, sloka number 72 in the 18th chapter. So we have just 6 more slokas to finish this entire Bhagavad Gita. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Mohanan Prabhu. Hina Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much for the class, Guruji.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Hina Mataji, Hare Krishna. Asha Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Guruji, for nice class.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare
We should
Krishna.
believe our Shastras only, Guruji.
That's it, Mataji. That's it. Then only we can go to Goloka.
Yes, Guruji. Then we can get progress.
Yes, Mataji.
Thank you, Guruji, for keeping us in
Thank
Krishna
you.
consciousness. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Deepesh Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare
Thank you
Krishna.
for the class, Guruji.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank
Hare
you for keeping us in Krishna consciousness.
Yes,
Hare
Prabhu.
Krishna, Guruji. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Jyoti Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Thank you Guruji. Thank you for the class.
Yes, Mataji. Krishna's mercy.
Thank you for keeping us in Krishna consciousness.
Yes, Mataji. Krishna's causeless mercy, we are able to study Bhagavad Gita.
True Guruji. The precious body we have got.
Yes, human body is very, very precious. Yes, Mataji.
Many doctors are doing PhD, then also they are not going to, means fully they are not understanding.
Yeah.
Right, Guruji?
Yes, Mataji. If they don't understand that there is soul, then it has no value just understanding the body.
True Guruji. True Guruji. Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. Nabhiya Mataji, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Satyendra Singh Prabhu. Brinda Mataji, Hare Krishna. Satyendra Singh Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Pranam.
Pranam Prabhu. Pranam.
Interesting session, Guruji. Enjoyed thoroughly. In this session, interesting thing you have said that in this we use slokas, Krishna has questions for Arjuna, and they are addressed to us. Really, the interesting session, and these two slokas are really interesting. Shraddhavan, so yes, the person who is listening with Shraddha is
Yes.
getting his lokas. An interesting session, Guruji. I think when we are nearing to the end of this Gita slokas, really we are enlightened. I think interesting session, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji.
Yes, Prabhu.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama Rama,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare, Hare Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Brinda Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Yes, Guruji, Hare Krishna. Thank you
Hare.
for the class, Guruji. We've reached the end,
Yes, ma'am.
and yes, so our progress is happening on a daily basis,
That
Guruji.
is correct, Mataji. Krishna has made so we are able to study.
Yes. So you plan to do Bhagavad Gita again from
Yes,
or
Mataji.
whatever?
We'll finish Brahma Samhita and then we'll start Bhagavad Gita. But before we start again, maybe we'll figure out a way to identify many devotees. Yes,
More
ma'am.
devotees.
More
Yes,
devotees.
Guruji. Yes. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare.
Rama
Thank you,
Rama.
Guruji. Hare
Thank you,
Krishna.
Mataji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Rama. Lakshmi Sridhar Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
By the costless mercy of Sri Krishna, though I could miss 2 classes, today I could attend the class of Bhagavad Gita, the purest and topmost knowledge. And in this knowledge, in this class, we are studying Krishna's last sloka also. Anyone who has the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita will become a devotee of Krishna. With the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we sever all the ties with the material world. We should practice leaving all religions and simply worship Krishna all the time. Everything in this world will be destroyed. All will enter into Krishna's nature at the end of Kalpa. And again, creation, annihilation is taking place. During one day of Brahma, we take many births. We are fortunate to get this human body. Our brain is different from other beings. We have that frontal lobe in our brain also. We should be able to do prescribed duties. And Rajoguna food is not good for our health. And food in the mode of goodness is good for our health. We should understand Krishna is the supreme Lord and surrender unto Krishna with love and devotion, with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. We realize Krishna is everywhere, situated in everybody's heart. Our devotion to Krishna matters much. Our love for Krishna, dedication for Krishna is more important. It happens with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. We should spread the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita to other devotees. All distress will be destroyed by Krishna's mercy. We should do yajna, dana, tapo, karma, all prescribed duties all the time. Then we can purify ourselves. Doing everything for Krishna will take us to Goloka. This Bhagavad Gita, Dharma or knowledge, we should give to other devotees also. In the 18th chapter, sloka number 70, Krishna is telling, whoever studies our conversation, this Dharma and Bhagavad Gita, by virtue of knowledge, they will develop love towards me by their intelligence. And the sloka number 71, Krishna is telling, with faith, without envy, anyone who listens to Bhagavad Gita knowledge, he will be freed from this material world and all sinful activities. He will achieve the abode or the planet where pious people live with punya karma. And today's last sloka of Krishna, 22 sloka, Krishna is telling, O Partha, did you hear attentively with full concentration what all I said? Now, I think all your confusion and illusion might have been destroyed. Very nicely understood. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
అయిపోయింది. దివ్య ఫోన్ చేసింది.
సాగు ప్రభు. హరే కృష్ణ. మనోరంజన్ సాగు ప్రభు. మణి ప్రభు. హరే కృష్ణ ప్రభు.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Pranam Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna ప్రభు.
Very nice class. So I am in Puri now. So really, it's a very quite experience to be connected with Lord Krishna and give us enlighten us every day with this class, and we should be more devoted to Lord Krishna, and nothing else is impossible. We have to follow the scriptures, instructions, the Bhagavad Gita. It is a way of life, art of living. If you follow this, we can make our life worthwhile. Each line is very important. Like Bhagavad Gita, how Parikit is instructed. So by Sukamuni or like that. Like that, here also Krishna is very merciful to advise Lord Krishna to how to lead the life, right life. So by which we are getting this kind of knowledge, by which we can make our worthwhile, sublime, by the grace of Guru, and we can, because of you, Guruji, you enlighten us every day. So I am very grateful. Pranam Guruji, Satata Naman.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Mani Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's commentary.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.